Welcome back.
Welcome.
I'm not Mike.
Mike is out. He is not feeling well. We might get a phone call from him.
I think he has kidney stones.
Probably. Probably.
I mean, he said his heart hurt.
Oh, that's a definite sign of kidney stones.
Yes,
Yeah, I
that's
mean-
where it starts.
Yeah.
According to doctors, I mean,
Well, I mean,
I have a protrusion,
they do wear the lab coats.
and they told me it was kidney stones.
They do wear the lab coats. So I don't know how that works.
I just want to know where they got their fucking degree, because I want to go kick someone in the balls, because that's what it feels like happening to me right now.
Well, I don't know what to tell you
They
about
should have
that.
fixed me then.
What fixed you? You probably need an operation, Yahoo.
I know.
Yeah,
I was at
you
the
probably
emergency
do.
room. They could fixed me, but
But
no.
you have kidney stones.
But I have kidney stones.
It makes my head hurt.
And I got the biggest
So-
kidney stone of ever, because
Well, hold
it
on,
sticks
hold
out.
on. Here's another one. Oh.
So we're not talking about
Let's
your
go
pecker.
about sticking
So-
out.
No, it's above my pecker.
You
It hasn't made it to it yet.
What were you talking about the other
Is it
night?
on its way?
Yeah, who knows?
I think it's on the way to the Huevos.
Do you want to talk about those hurricanes?
Yeah.
Well, then go ahead. Jesus
So-
Christ.
So, has anyone heard about the hurricanes? There's like 3 of them.
Yes.
And they're not talking about them. They're like, oh, this one's a Category 5, the big one.
Is that Lee? The one that's kicking it
The
right
big,
now?
the big one.
Yeah.
And then they got 2 smaller ones. But if you, the guy was sitting there doing day by day, and you just see them going like this, and they merge. And when they hit together, it goes from Florida to New York. The size of it.
And
No shit.
it almost goes from the east or
It's the entire East Coast.
East Coast of the United States. If you joined them all 3 together, it gets really close to Africa. Not what we're used to.
But yeah, one's
Kinda
coming
big
up.
one.
One's coming up through the islands,
Right.
and then the big
I've been
boy
watching Lee.
is coming straight in.
Right.
And then there's another one up top, and they're supposed to all merge together, but no one's talking about it.
Because I think everybody's hoping they're not. Or you could flip the coin and population control. Fuck them.
I'm leaning towards that. I think they don't like
Smart.
us on the East Coast.
Smart cities.
Is that why?
I think all the weather people went to
Is that why nobody?
Weather
drinks?
Channel's home office is in Georgia.
But if
Yes,
you
it
see them all
is.
pack up and leave, follow. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Because
Get the high
If-
ground, damn it.
if you notice all the politicians all of a sudden have a meeting in California, get the fuck out of town, dude.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Take notes from Hawaii.
Yeah.
All the politicians, everybody left.
Yeah.
Is that chief of police over there going to be the chief of police for every state
No.
in fucking the East Coast?
Whenever shit gets fucked up, yeah.
I mean, he'll be the chief of police for every place for the whole entire East Coast.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can cover everything up for him,
Oh, yeah.
brush it under.
People in Maui are fucking going ape
But the
shit.
hurricane, yes, it could be on its way, but it's making a trend towards the north.
Yeah, but
We're
if they,
still going to have
if they
some
all
kind of
hit-
backlash. I know that.
If all 3 of
yeah.
them combined, that'll be fucking...
Where does it go after that if it doesn't hit
it doesn't
us?
matter. The eye, it's so big, it's going to fuck everything up. Tornadoes everywhere.
But again,
Yeah.
if it keeps on trending the way that it does, where does it go if
Oh,
it doesn't
it'll
hit
it'll
us?
probably fucking swipe right up through the Midwest.
well, if
but
it
still,
doesn't, if it doesn't hit us, it's going to hit Canada.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
What are they going to do? Give it donuts and welcome it?
Some maple syrup. I don't know.
I mean, the Canadians are like the nicest motherfuckers out there. So,
yeah, they are. Don't you know?
hey Lee, come into the house, hang out with us for a little while.
Yeah. I don't think they're happy about Lee. If Lee makes it to it, I think we'll see angry Canadians at that point.
The first time.
Yeah. I don't, hey, love them to death, but I would not be happy in an environment that it gets that cold.
We were in that environment, dumbass.
I know, and I don't want to ever go back.
So was I.
horrible.
But
Horrible.
So was I. But 6 inches of snow back then.
No, because we were
Doesn't
kids and we played.
Yeah, we didn't know anybody. We didn't know any. We didn't know
seem-
that.
6 inches of snow now.
We didn't-
Shit.
we
We're
didn't-
dying.
we didn't
It's
know
the end
that
of
the
world.
South existed.
Oh no.
we thought everybody got that much snow.
Yeah.
We did.
We didn't know the South existed. Now that I've found it, I don't want to go back.
All right, so what was that mayor? What was he in the 90s? That got arrested here for stealing, city of Atlanta.
Which
Was
one?
that Kasim Reed? Or?
Which
Do you
one?
remember? Do you remember he
I
got
know.
he got arrested and he's still in jail.
Which
The guy that
one?
was given
Yeah,
to the highest bid,
Right.
and he got nailed for it all.
Yeah.
So we're laughing stock then we had the snow apocalypse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Then we're the laughing stock then. Now we got this dipshit district attorney
Yeah.
going after Trump.
Yeah.
And they're saying that she had no legs to stand on, so all of it's political.
Yeah.
And now we're going to be laughing stock again? Mm-hmm. The fuck? We can't even count votes, too.
Dude, Atlanta
We
is
just keep
so-
getting-
We always are.
We're like a shithole being made fun of, dude.
Yeah, I watched a video. This guy was a black man, and he was saying, "Keep indicting him. You're just raising it up for him.
Yep.
We're all voting for
He
him.
doesn't
Everybody
even-
in the hood is voting for him. So if
He
you got
doesn't
the
even
hood
have
back
to
in you-
debate.
no,
Oh, you know what they're saying now?
He doesn't
he's
have
got
to
so
debate.
much street cred now from
Yep,
the getting
'cause he
run
got a
through the
mugshot.
system. Yeah,
Because they're like, they went after him like they go after
Well,
us.
no, he made it a point to pose like that.
Oh, yeah.
In his mugshot.
oh yeah, He
Dude, that was probably one of the best mug shots
oh, it's
ever.
priceless. And he already started selling merch on it, and he's already made
Yeah,
like
I'm sure he has.
a couple
Yeah,
$1 million
I'm
off of his
I'm
mugshot.
not doubting that. One
Dude,
bit.
it's fucking every time
He's a
try to-
businessman.
Yeah.
You're fucking with the wrong person.
They keep going after him, and it just raises his popularity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He crushed everybody that's in the Republican that's trying to go, run. He is so far a fucking ahead of them. It's-
Again, I'm gonna say it.
What?
He hasn't even debated.
No.
Have you?
That's
Did you see the video of
huge,
the
dude.
British girl? There's a British lady. She's probably 40s, 50s, something like
Okay.
that. She goes, "I'd rather have my president
Yeah, about the grabbing the pussy.
grabbing a pussy than being a pussy."
Yeah.
And they're like, and then the guy was like, "People don't talk like that. That's locker room talk." She goes, "My girlfriends talk worse than that." And she goes, "And every guy I know talks worse than
And
that."
some guy clapped, and she was like, I bet you that guy does too. Yeah, I saw that. That was good shit.
She was blunt. I was like, hell yeah. I mean, shit, it's just talk.
You know that Biden's been on more vacations than any other sitting
You
president.
do know he's on a permanent vacation.
Oh yeah,
with his
dude.
brain.
Did you hear Kamala Harris? Oh, dude, she said that she's ready to take over if Biden's health decreases.
Well, and I've heard other things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
she
I heard
like
that.
Biden,
that.
like Biden's recent appearances have been somebody else in
Oh, yeah.
costume.
So I
There's been videos, and I don't know if they've been faked or
so I
whatever.
saw a
but you
word
can
of the
see
day
it
that was
move.
pretty funny.
What?
It's Biden. Word of the day. I voted for Trump. If you don't like it, Biden.
Biden. Dude, it's funny because the inner city was mainly all Democrat because they always got promised all this and was lied to about, the Republican Party. And all of them, a lot of the old school guys are all blinded and they vote Democrat across the board.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thinking that that's where
Oh,
they're...
these guys are coming out saying you fucked up. You just
And you
Yeah.
only did one punch.
And now they're switching. They're all flipping. They're like, fuck you, we're voting Trump. And it's like, that's fucking killer.
there's a it's called Latino. Oh shit! It's on TikTok, but it's two Spanish guys rapping,
Right.
And they're doing like politics stuff.
Right.
And he's like, "You just joined the black, brown, and white.
Oh,
you
yeah.
just woke the lion."
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And he goes, "The hood is for you. We're all down for Trump. They're just going off
The Democrats, they fucked up. They really shot themselves in the foot.
because they got too cocky."
Yeah, they're going to be showing...
and
Did y'all hear? Fucking Pelosi fucking came out and said she's going to run back for office next year.
How old is she?
87, I think.
and we don't know if she's in a costume now either.
Right.
Did you see the pictures of that Pittsburgh dude or whatever?
Oh, big change.
Dude,
And nobody's talking about it.
his ears they're like this now. It's not the same
Yeah.
Mo.
What's going on?
Now the one
Man,
After
you are,
the
You are
stroke.
loud, dog.
after the stroke,
Yeah.
that one he changed a little bit, but it was close. So you're like, did something happen?
When he got put in another building or like a psych ward or whatever for a while, whatever that was.
Yeah.
And then his wife took their kids and hauled ass to Canada.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
But
What's going on?
But the first pictures, you're kind of like, age, stress. You
Right.
can change a little.
Right.
Because he still had the ears. That's a dead giveaway. They don't change.
Not unless you have something done.
And then he looks totally different too.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, no, that's not him.
No.
There's something going on there. I will agree with
Well,
that.
there's a lot of people
And not just that, but
they're saying they can't find the oath of office for a lot of the politicians in there. Kamala Harris, they can't find hers. So they're saying, how can she even become president? Now, I haven't looked for it, and I haven't tried to find it.
and,
No,
nor
wasn't it
we have the
Biden's?
ability to do that.
No, you can pull it all up as
Yeah.
public record.
Yeah.
Okay. I
But
didn't know
people
that,
say
by the
they
way.
can't find it.
But, dude, at the same time, you Google it, you start looking for, you don't know what's falsified, what's real, what's not. I mean, everything
But,
you have to take as a grain of fucking sand.
Agreed. We all grew up before the internet.
Right,
We
which
are
makes us
older
question
than Google.
everything.
Yes. We Google. We're older than Google.
I'm older than a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you are.
But,
so is he.
but
But growing up, we didn't have to worry about search engines or
No.
stuff like that. I mean,
no, I've been thinking about going to, what is it, DuckDuckGo or whatever?
I don't know.
Supposedly they don't spy on your shit. But do you see where there's a China and all the government facilities?
Uh-huh.
The government facilities banned iPhones.
Huh.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have an iPhone in the government in China, like while you're at work.
But so, did you see the video of the people digging in the mine
Yeah.
to get the?
Everybody's
Stuff
seen
to
that.
make the iPhone.
Yeah, and it's
Well,
little. It's
stuff
little.
to make the cobalt for the electric
batteries.
cars.
The electric cars, all that.
Oh, okay.
They're using
And it's-
child labor.
It's children, and then there's adults. But there was, I don't know what, 10,000 people digging by hand. No masks, no gloves, and the shit's toxic.
Yeah.
So all these people are like, I got an electric car. Well, good. You're getting child labor to put it together.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to get away from city.
You're not gonna be able to get
everything
a,
right now.
I would love to move up north a little
Yes.
bit, be up in the mountains.
And
Lynn found a place, but it's under contract, so it really doesn't matter.
Oh, I also
2
heard
acres.
a
Well,
thing that if you're buying a house
Mm-hmm.
and then it's going good, like you're going to close on it, and then all of a sudden they go, no, they got a better offer, cash offer. They said that's BlackRock coming in, and the big three coming
Yeah.
in buying the houses. They said by the year 2030 or something, they're going to own like 70% of all the houses.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I say we need to take them fuckers out.
France already fucking
Shut
trashed
that
their
shit
office. They went through and rioted through the whole BlackRock
what do you
office.
do? What do we do?
And they're the ones that want
They're the ones-
inflation to go up, so you have to use credit cards to get in credit card debt
Right.
because they own all the fucking credit cards.
So what do you do? What do we do?
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
We tell them to fuck off and don't use their shit and don't buy their shit.
How? They got their hands in everything. Everything. From fucking iPhones to Kellogg's.
Well, they're the ones shutting down all the mom and pop stores too.
right.
Well, see, I always go to a mom and pop store if I can.
Yeah.
so do I.
I always
So do
do.
I.
Yeah.
When I went
I mean,
from,
you always have to go to Wally World. I mean, that's a given.
That's true. That's true.
You had
But
Did you see where Wally
doing-
World was pulling out of Chicago and everywhere else? And
Yep.
and people are like in Chicago are pissed at Walmart. And they're like, y'all burned my building, trashed it, stole all my shit. I gave it one more shot, rebuilt everything, put it back in, and y'all fucking robbed me again.
yep.
Fuck you. You know,
they're
I
about
can't
to do the
keep.
same thing in downtown.
Yeah.
CVS, all of them are pulling out of.
Oh, San Francisco looks like a fucking wasteland. It's fucking
Mm-hmm.
stupid, out of control. And Pelosi's like, I'm gonna run again next year. And there's a video, I saved it. If I find it, I'll post it on here. But it's, you remember Tales from the Crypt?
Oh,
You remember
The
the
skeleton person.
yeah, the dead
Yes,
rotting
yes,
corpse.
Yes.
That was the one running around. It was like at a fucking like a red carpet premiere, and it was, I'm gonna run next year. It was like, holy shit.
Well, and I came from Colorado, so
Right.
I would visit my grandmother every now and then. My first experience of Walmart was in a little outside of Knoxville, Tennessee,
Right.
in a small city called Newport, and all the teenagers were doing that day was going around the Walmart.
Cruising it.
That's all they would do. That's all they were doing. And again, before the internet, before
Oh, yeah.
cell phones, that's all they did.
Oh, I remember up in Canton, we used to cruise the Wendy's.
So I will always associate Walmart with that.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
We also
yeah.
cruised Stone Mountain.
Yeah, Stone Mountain up there in Canton. There was one down in Marietta.
Dilly Dallies.
Yeah, there was Dilly Dallies.
Over there by Sprayberry.
Yeah. That place is a dump now back there.
Yeah.
That bowling alley's trash.
Didn't they tear it down?
I don't know if they tore it down or not. It was fucking
Which one?
the bowling alley over there, Sandy Plains and Piedmont.
Oh,
It was real wood lanes.
everybody said they were real wood lanes.
No,
back
they did,
then,
'cause
by the way,
I couldn't bowl. I couldn't bowl on it. I fucking had to get a house ball to bowl.
You got any? I want to call them conspiracies, but they're not. They're just a little bit of. I call it foreshadowing now.
Yeah, because everything's coming true.
Yeah.
like the Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
like the Simpsons.
Simpsons.
They even
either-
predicted Trump was going to be president.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
just saying.
Oh yeah. It's
I don't
it's
believe in
fucking
time
crazy.
travelers and all this. People on TikTok say they're time travelers. But I honestly think the writers of Simpsons might actually have one.
Maybe there's just somebody that has a really good guessing game.
There's no way you can guess that well that often.
Right. Who knows, man?
So is Mike calling?
Huh?
Is Mike calling?
No.
Phone a friend.
No.
Phone a friend.
My ears.
We got a
hurting.
question.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
It's just weird without having the headset on. But
But do you think old DA's going to get screwed out of this stuff in Atlanta?
I'm hoping because it's
It seems
It's-
like every Democrat gets
it's-
out of this, everything. Though.
yeah, and it's hard to punish people when they have everybody that's there is in their corner.
Yeah.
Like everybody in the justice system, the DOJ, all those motherfuckers are so corrupt. It's all one direction. You know what I mean? So it's hard to punish the people when the people that are doing the punishing are their buddies.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you see they added 19 more people to the indictment?
Oh yeah.
So is it like a Hail Mary?
They're trying to.
That's the only
basically
way I
every
know to
Republican.
associate
Right.
something like
They're
that.
trying.
Why
They're
are they
trying to
still fighting
find.
for this?
They're trying to find whatever they can, but they're also trying to hold Trump up to where he can't campaign and he can't run for office.
Which is just making it better for
Grow.
him.
He's
and
just getting
grow
more
and
popular.
grow.
Yeah. So it's stupid.
They were showing outside the courthouse when he was going to get his mugshot to people because the news shot it from the other side,
Yeah.
from the jail. But if you went to the side, the streets were just packed
Oh, yeah.
with people.
Yeah. It's out of control. I mean, he's got so much support. It's fucking
Well,
stupid.
and it was very tactical the way they did his picture, and it was all set up. Oh no, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. But he got his point across.
I think he just got the one, didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think they're not going to counter to
no,
him
they're
like that.
Democrats in there. It's Atlanta.
One of the biggest corrupt jails. I mean, it's
People
A
seriously.
dude, a dude
It's,
shot a dude in the jail.
Yeah. Go figure.
Literally had a gun and shot another inmate in there
You know,
and killed him.
that's a gun-free zone, Chuck. That gun better be
It was
sentenced
free.
and destroyed for what it's done.
Because it's definitely its fault.
Yeah.
It's the gun that did it.
Yeah,
Not that
it's-
inmate.
It's not the inmate that's in there that did Lord only knows what,
And the guards, they brought it to him.
right? Oh, I watched a thing. They had 9 women or 9 or 12, something like that. It was a bunch of women.
Pregnant from
No,
guards.
the guards were fucking the inmates, sucking their dicks.
and getting them pregnant.
Yeah, bringing them cell phones, bringing them all sorts of shit, and they were showing the ones that have gotten caught, and it's like, what are you doing? You're
Yeah.
on the outside. This guy's, he's not, he's fucked up everywhere. If he's in there for like murder and shit and you're blowing him, what the fuck?
Or you get pregnant.
What the fuck?
Well, actually, inmates were getting
What?
pregnant. The female inmates were getting pregnant
Yeah.
after they were in there. So there's no way
Yeah.
that they were pregnant before they got in.
Oh, jeez. And you can't lie about that. They'll just do a DNA test. We'll just wait till Junior's born,
Not
motherfucker.
the Dunna test.
I watched it. I
You're
watched.
not Dunna.
There's a cop sitting in a parking lot, and they must have known each other, but he had a fishing. The other guy, this pedestrian, or whatever, had a fishing rod, and he hooked a bag.
Yeah.
And it had donuts or whatever in it, and he threw it out in the road in front of the cop, and the cop got on a PA and said, "Better be powder. I'm allergic to chocolate."
Yeah. Did you see the
Trying
one
to
where
be funny.
it said the firefighters, their
No.
daughter is engaged to a police officer?
Is that what
So
Make
they-
the Donuts was? Not the Dunna.
So they threw donuts on a fishing with a fishing pole hooked to it.
Yeah.
And the cop starts walking up in his uniform, and the parents are firefighters, and then the daughter's the one engaged to him. And he's in full uniform, and he starts walking, and he sees them. And you just hear the parents start laughing. They start reeling. He starts just running after it, just laughing. But I was like, they give each other shit. Because
Oh,
one's a
yeah.
cop, one's firefighter. But did you see, the little kid that pops up on TikTok all the time? Bullshit.
Oh, the
That
little
little kid?
kid. Yeah.
There's a big black cop, and he has pink fucking handcuffs. So if you ever see him on TikTok, that's the guy I'm talking about. But he does little skits.
Yeah. I don't follow anybody with pink handcuffs.
But he's like,
Just
How
saying.
are you gonna point
He goes-
I do that?
Yeah.
he says something about donuts, and the cop goes, "I don't like donuts. I work out."
So hold on.
Like that. And then he put that little kid's bullshit.
hold on,
And then he
hold on.
goes, "No, I don't like donuts." Bullshit. It keeps, okay, maybe I like donuts a little bit. Bullshit. It keeps going off, and finally he's like, "Fine, I like donuts."
reset real quick.
Yeah.
Why did you almost get hit in the head with a rock today? Or
Oh, he
Or
did.
you did get hit. What happened?
I don't know. I got hit.
Story time with Chuck.
I didn't fucking go.
New segment.
There's no one here. Story here. Go. Nothing like
The
that.
worst part is I went like this in my ear. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I pulled out a rock. And I was like, "You motherfuckers hit me with a rock." I didn't feel it.
But what was going on before that?
We were doing maintenance on a yard. I don't know when it hit me. I didn't feel it.
So I saw a thing.
I just picked a rock out of my ear.
If you got
Either it's growing in there, or they tagged me with a rock and it landed just perfect, and I didn't pay attention
That's
to
not the
it.
way you're gonna go, Chuck. We've tested this. That's not the way.
Man, I eat chemicals for a living. I ain't scared. I might have a third testicle and three eyes later,
Oh
but
my god! I just got a couple extra testicles. Don't worry about it, baby. It's just more. It's more of a handful for you.
I'm good to go.
You can roll them around like the stress balls.
eating fertilizer, fucking silicone all
Why
my
are
life.
we gonna go all out with Bill Gates food?
Fuck that. I'm taking myself out. I'm doing it the right way.
What are you gonna do?
Don't say
What are you
anything like
gonna
that
do?
on here.
I'm eating all the poisons.
No, that's
I don't.
the right way.
I don't need
That's
to.
the right way.
I don't need.
He's dying like a
That
man.
doesn't sound like the right way to me.
Work's gonna kill me.
That's why I like cars that are fast and don't have any seatbelts.
Yeah.
I want to die like a man.
Die old school.
I don't want to die that way because I'll probably live and be maimed. That's just how it goes. Yeah, so I started a new segment, Story Time with Chuck.
I always
Is that
got
what it
stories.
is?
Yeah, I
Really?
wrote it down earlier, Story Time with Chuck.
I always got stories because shit
Yeah.
happens to me. It
That's what I'm
finds me.
saying.
I'm like a magnet for shit. Oh, so
A shit magnet.
here you go. You want a story
Is that
time?
just the loose stuff, or
So-
is that the liquid too? Or
Both.
No, I
All
smelled
of
it.
it?
I smelled it the other week.
Oh yeah, he was bad.
I smelled
Every
it the other
every now and
week.
again, something dies inside of him. I think it's his soul slowly
Well,
just
we always
deteriorating.
It's all the chemicals.
As much as he
Yeah.
always eats, we always said that he had a tapeworm
Oh,
or
yeah.
something was going on with that man.
So
Oh, yeah.
Especially look at your brother.
so we go to this
I'm married and happy.
we go to this house, The guy comes out and goes, there's a dog in the backyard. I'm like, all right, well, you didn't get bit. I ain't scared of it.
Right.
So we're back there finishing up. Well, there's grass all in the fucking water bowl. So I dumped it out, and I was going to go get him fresh water because he's out, you know.
Right.
So I come back in and I say, I got you fresh water, buddy. Set it down. He just booked it down this hill. I was like, well, fuck you then. Because he didn't come near me. So I walk out the gate, shut the gate, and put up the little board so they can't escape and everything, right?
Yeah.
And me and the other guy turned around. The motherfucking dog is running this way. I was like, what the fuck? How'd he get out? I was like, is the other side gate open? I didn't go in it. You didn't go in it. Is the other gate open? So we walked around. Gate was closed. I was like, how the fuck did the dog get it? I'm like, where the fuck did the dog go? And I'm like, fuck. So I go start knocking on the door and ringing the doorbell. No one's answering. And I'm like, fuck. This dog don't like me. It was running from me in the backyard because it didn't like the machines.
Right.
So it got pissed at us. Well, it bolted. It has an escape room back there. Tunnel, whatever. I don't know what the fuck he got.
Clean.
But so the
He's,
neighbor,
what's his name? El Chapo or whatever.
Yeah.
the neighbor
Got him a
sticks his
tunnel.
head over the fence
The
and goes,
Prince life.
"Did both dogs get out or just one?" I'm like, "The black one. The other one's inside the house, barking at us."
Right.
And he goes, says his name. He goes, yeah, he gets out that gate. And I said, no, he didn't. And I told him, I said, I took water back. He ran down the hill. I came back, and all of a sudden, that motherfucker was out here. And he's like, he's got another way out? Everyone kept saying he was getting out there. I was like, yeah, man, that's a little Houdini, man. Dude, I don't know. Well, so the
Why
neighbor
are
and
they
me...
keeping him outside when they're not home?
Listen. Me, because the daughters were supposed to put the dog in the cage.
Up their house.
So the neighbor comes, me and the neighbor go walking down the street because I'm like, he ain't going to come to me. He don't like me. So we're walking down the street and he finally gets a hold of the homeowner and she's like, tell him don't worry about it. You know, they didn't let him out. We'll figure it out. We'll get him. And then the Mexican yells at me. He goes, he's right here.
I'm over here feeding them tacos.
So I walk up. We walk all the way back up. The dog sees the neighbor, gets all excited.
It's not. He was probably having lunch. Stop it.
Hey, see, the dog sees the neighbor, gets all excited, saw me, turned around and bolted. Just fucking took off. Was like, nah, that motherfucker, he makes noise. Because I had the blower.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fucking he took off. And we're like, where the fuck did he go? So we're sitting there searching around. Mexican goes, he's in the backyard. How the hell is he in the backyard? Sure shit, we look over the fence. Motherfucker's in the backyard.
Do you do the mosquito spray and stuff too?
Not yet. We're going to start that next
We
year.
got that in, by the way. The go in the foggers.
I don't want to use the fogger.
Oh.
I want to use this spray. But
Every
Is that
28
all-
days.
is
That's
that-
a monthly.
is all that approved?
That's a monthly service.
yeah,
Kind of thing.
that's what he wants.
So we're just supposed to check you to more chemical.
I expose myself to that shit all the time.
I'm just saying.
And I spray all the way up to the top of my
I'm-
house and all the way down.
So,
the Bifin?
Yeah, I get it all over me.
so the
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just and it's coming down. Yeah.
What would
It's a
I-
little salty.
Yeah.
It's a little salty.
And don't ever do that again, by the way.
I'll see it. I'll see it on the playback.
Don't ever do that again.
chemicals that-
I might edit it out.
that I'm spraying right now,
Yeah.
yeah, those taste nasty too.
Uh,
Sitting there like
Supposed
this,
to drink the chemicals, dude.
going like this, and then the wind blew,
Yeah.
and my face would be on fire. I'm like, oh, I'm dying.
but I
Yeah, dude.
love it.
I love what I do.
What's funny is everyone's like, are you wearing gloves?
No.
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 You got rubber boots on? I am buying rubber boots because my boots smell like that chemical now.
Well, dude, not only that, when you walk through the grass as you're spraying and walking,
You see your
you're,
footprint.
well, you're getting it all on your shoes, and
Yeah.
all in your shoes are soaking fucking wet by
Yeah.
the time you're done.
Because I
Rubber
used to
boots are
go,
the way to
why
go.
do you guys get you don't spray your boot, you're spraying the grass. And then I did it, and I was like, well,
So,
now I know why they buy
okay.
rubber boots.
Yeah. Yeah, rubber boots are it.
So,
So your feet
Being
aren't all
told now, and you get some galoshes. Done. Okay.
so our dump trailer that we put our garbage in,
nasty. Yeah.
Ah.
It's 10 foot tall, the sides.
Right.
So I got some fertilizer bags.
Yeah.
I'm going to get them out of the truck because now I don't have all this other stuff in there to hold them.
Right.
So I was like, well, they're going to blow out. So I was like, grabbed them, threw it, and I heard it flip back out. I looked up, and it was the open end that was coming down. One of them little pieces right in the eyeball.
Oh, Jesus.
My eye was on fire. It's still
Dude, you're gonna
iffy.
become fertilizer man.
Way back when.
You're gonna become fertilizer man.
I got a story. Want to hear it? Here you go.
Yeah.
It's about rubber boots.
Oh.
All right. So at the time I
You
was
pooped in it?
no. At the
Oh.
time I was living down in Tucker with a female.
Oh, yeah, I know her.
At
and-
Michigan into
Oh yeah, no. I was living. I was 21, I
uh-huh.
guess. Yeah.
He wasn't
So-
allowed to hang out with me.
I was 20. I was 20. I had just turned 21, I think. Yeah, I was 21 because I went to the bars.
Because he got caught with me over there one night, got in a fight because of it.
Yeah, she was terrible. But anyway, we had a
This is my life.
yeah, we had a pretty good problem with nose candy.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't call it a problem. It was
I
just
didn't know you back then.
it was hard
I
to
didn't know either
afford.
one of you back then.
It was hard to afford that habit. But anyway, so
But you Scarfaced it somehow.
oh yeah. So
Well, I
had
wouldn't
been-
Scarface it. That's death.
I had been up all night, and I had to go to work the next day. But I was going to work. I worked doing waterproofing at the time, so I go in. I had to go up to a place in Swanee, and I remember I had to get in the fucking tank. Now I had a little bit of candy in the car, but I didn't, because you drove your own car to the job at those places. So I had some.
I worked with you guys.
Yeah,
right
I had-
after, yes.
I had some candy in the car, so I was like, all right, cool, lunch, give me some more and, maybe make it through the rest of the day. And I'm down there, and they didn't have any rubber boots. So I was like, well, I'm not getting in there because we're spraying chemicals. So then they were like, finally they found a pair of boots, and I put them on and got down in there, and then it felt like ants were biting my fucking feet. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And we're spraying muriatic acid and shit on the walls inside this giant tank. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And I got out. And I didn't know if it was because I'd been up all night tweaking my shit. But I pulled my fucking boots off, and I had red dots all the way up and down my fucking leg and on my foot and whatever chemical. It was too late for me. By the time I got the boots, my legs were already fucking
No wonder
trashed.
you loved acid so much.
That was after.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a lot of acid in my early years.
Really?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would have made so much more sense, though.
No.
Oh.
It's not like Spider-Man. I
Yeah,
didn't get bit and
I
be like,
was,
yeah.
I was about to call you Acid Man. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's, that was a rough time. That day sucked. I'll never do that again. Stay up all night like that.
Shit, I didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock last night.
I mean, if
Oh,
I can
you're
sleep
done.
in, then I can, it's good. I can't do it anymore. It hurts too much.
And I was up at 5:30.
Hey, I live so far away from Toronto. I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's call it, man. We're a little over. Thanks for watching. If you watch, if you didn't, fuck off. You didn't hear it anyway, so fuck off.
Or go walk your fucking dog.
Or go walk your fucking dog.
Or like and subscribe.
Or,
Yeah, we would love it if you did that.
Or go choke your chicken. We don't care.
Choke your chicken.
Punch the clown.
Punch a clown. We're not trying to incite violence against clowns.
Did you hear about the teacher that made them? They got extra credit if they painted their faces like clowns, and then found out he had a clown fetish, and he only asked the hot chicks to do it.
Oh my goodness! Extra credit if you paint your face like a clown.
And he had a
I'll
clown
tell you
fetish.
what, close your eyes, get on your knees, give me about 5 minutes. I'll paint your face like a clown. Well, on that
I
note,
didn't know we were gonna
like
play,
and
but
subscribe. And if
okay.
not, what did you say, Chucky?
Go walk your fucking dog.
There we go.